What's going on, YouTube? It is Sunday night. We're going to take a look at the top cryptos tonight. Looks like a lot of the market's in red, but it looks like in the top 5, there's only one coin that is green. And it's not green by much, but it is green, and it's Litecoin. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Litecoin in a minute, but we're going to take a look at Chainlink first. Chainlink, you're at number 17. You got a market cap of $899,000. You're at $2.57. You're down 1.91%. Let's take a look at your 24-hour. And your 24-hour is you started out the day at about 262, popped to about 263. And you kind of retraced to about 260, 261, 261, kind of ping-ponged a little bit. 262, 260, fell to about 254, 253. I'm looking to see if there's any other lows here. So 250 is going to be your low today. And I think for this one, your high so far is going to be, let's say 263. So Chainlink's looking pretty good, guys. Like I said last night, it's really holding its own right now. I think you're going to hang out, as I said before, in the, I'd say 250 to 275 range for a while. And once you get more exposure, once you get more, backing, once you get more, FOMO going on and everything, I think you're going to run price back up to about 4 to 5. You're going to hang out in that area for a while. I think by the end of the summer, you're going to be in the upper 3s, maybe $4 range. And maybe by fall, you could see $5 to $6, maybe $7 a coin. I think this will be a $10 coin, and I think it'll eventually catch BNB. I think eventually it will go to 35 bucks because, someday when it's 35 bucks, you're going to think, well, damn, $4 a coin, that's a pretty good deal. So Chainlink's looking pretty good. Let's move on to the next coin, which is going to be Bitcoin Cash. And Bitcoin Cash is your number 5 coin. You got a market cap of 5.762 bill. We're at about 321.84. We're down 1.01%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. And your 24-hour, you started out today at about 325.15. Retraced to about 323, 326, kind of ping pong, looking sideways here. And then you popped all the way to about 329.40. So I want to say 329.40 is going to be your high. And your low so far is going to be 316. So Bitcoin Cash is looking pretty good. The coins are pretty much holding their own. They're holding strong. You're going to have dips like today. You're going to have red days. You're going to have green days. So you can't just panic. You just can't say, hey, I'm out, I'm done, because the coin's not doing anything. You're going to have days, guys, where coins are just going to sit there and literally bounce between 326.25 for Bitcoin Cash to 327 or maybe to 330. You're just going to have days like that. And if you're going to be in investing, you do have to have the patience. You can't get in with the thought of, oh wow, when I get in, the minute I get in, this coin's going to skyrocket. No, it doesn't work that way. I've learned that way the hard way. I've learned that you got to have patience with it. You got to buy it and forget it. You've got to literally forget that you have this stuff, and when you see it really shooting up, wait for big profits. Don't just settle for a couple of bucks here and a couple of bucks there. If you just got a shitload of coins, well then hey, great. But if you're a guy like me that don't have a crap load, it don't make much sense for you to just sell out if it just goes up a couple of bucks. I'm not getting out of Litecoin. I'm not taking profits till at least $300 or $400. Hell, I might even wait $400 or $500. I can afford to do that. I don't have a fortune into it, so I can afford to wait it out, you know. But if I were you, even if you do have a lot of money, and if you do, then, you know, that's awesome. But if you do have a lot of money into it, just, wait to make bigger profits. Don't just settle for the small seed, go for the gusto, man. I mean, that's why you're in investing, is to make money. Don't just let it go up a couple of bucks and then get out and be happy with just a couple of bucks. Because if you think about it, if you're on Coinbase, your average fee to get out and get back in is about $2 to $3. So by the time you've done that, if you just sell out at a couple of bucks, your profit is going to be eaten up just in fees alone. So to me, that doesn't make much sense. I know it's all relative and everything, but for me personally, I like to make big money. So I'm going to start developing the patience to just wait it out. You're going to have dips. You're going to have boring days that you just don't even want to look at it, but you got to be patient. Let's move on to Litecoin, the one I'm all in right now. And we're still at number 4. We got a market cap of about 6.221 bill. We're at 99.12. We're up 0.22%. And let's take a look at the 24 hour. Just like I was saying a minute ago, I was reading today on HODL that some people were getting kind of pissed, and I can understand that. Litecoin hadn't done hardly crap today, but you're going to have crap days like this. You can't just say, well, I'm done, I'm getting out of here, I'm bored to death. If you're going to be that way, you just may as well not be in investing. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. You just got to be patient. You got to wait days like today out, because you never know, man. Tomorrow might be green. We might be at $125. We might be at 110. I mean, I've been there before, I've been like, well, this really sucks ass. I'm not making any money. I'm just sitting here, and guess what? I get out, and guess what happens? The very freaking next day, it outprices me, and it shoots up like another 10 or 20 bucks where I can't afford to get a full coin. And I'm thinking to myself, boy, I was a dumbass. I'm not ever doing that again. I'm not trying to call anybody a dumbass. You invest how you want to invest. I'm not trying to tell people how to invest their money. I'm just trying to go off of my experiences and what's happened to me, because I really don't want to see anybody make the same mistakes I've made. And I just want to tell you guys again, I just appreciate so much you guys watching me. I really enjoy doing this, and I just really appreciate, I appreciate the comments, I appreciate the likes, I appreciate everything. Thank you so much for making my show what it is today, and I'm going to continue trying to do it every day. There might be days where I just get in too late and I don't have the time to do it, but for the most part, I do try to do it every single day. So, enough rambling. Litecoin started out the day at about $98.84. Went up to about 99.28. Retraced back down to 98.23 or 98.30. I can see what this person was saying. Then back to 100. Litecoin can be one of those coins that can be frustrating at times. You'll see the whole market moving up and going crazy, but Litecoins, I've seen it where Litecoin hasn't done nothing. You got to be patient. You got to look at the big picture. So let's see. Then you went to 96.35, back to 98. Just kind of a frustrating day. I can understand what that person was saying. Okay, 98. Let's see what's your low today. 96.95 is going to be your low so far, and your high. Let's see where we're at right now. Now your high so far. Actually, we hit 100. Let me find out. So, $100.37. So, guys, Litecoin's looking pretty freaking awesome. There's always that chance. With, sometimes when you have low volume, there's always that chance it could drop. I don't give a dang if it drops to 65. I don't care if it drops to 55. I'm not getting out. Remember, you only lose money if you get out. The minute you hit the sell button, that's when you lose money. Like when you're still in it, just because it drops to $55, that don't mean crap, guys. That don't mean nothing. All it means is that you're down right now. But then the very next day, you're going to be right back up again. So, everybody take a deep breath. It's going to be all right. As I said, I think by halving time, you're going to be at about the 100 to 125 range. I know that's probably sounding a little vague, but I like to try to be as close as possible. And then you're gonna, as we get to the halving, I think you could see a really big spike in volume to about 140, 143, maybe 150. And guys, the magic's not gonna really start happening. You're not gonna start seeing big numbers until post-halving. You gotta wait until post-halving, because post-halving is when it's gonna start taking place. You're gonna start noticing that there's a shorter supply, because the miners they're only getting 12.5 coins per block instead of 25. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to make it go up. Supply and demand, guys. Remember that. Supply and demand is what's going to drive this coin up. You're going to see, I think you're going to definitely see a $600 to $700 Litecoin over time. And then let me say, when it does hit that, I would suggest getting out and then seeing if it drops, because usually when it drops like that, it doesn't stay for long. Sell when it's hot and get it, get back. Think about that. Sell when it's hot. Get in when it's not. When it's red, that's when you get in. Look at these red days as an opportunity to pick up cheap coin. But like I said, 125, 143 post-halving, I'd say right around the halving time, which is about the 5th or the 6th, they're saying. And then post-halving, anywhere from 150 to 250 to $700. I know it's kind of a, vague kind of a price range, but that's what I'm saying. Litecoin's looking great, guys. Let's move on to the next coin, which is going to be XRP. And XRP has got a market cap, you're number 3, of about 14.145 bill. You're at 0.3302. You're down actually 0.18%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. Now this is a coin, guys, I can see people being frustrated with. I mean, I love XRP. I'm a huge fan. I remember I just couldn't wait until XRP came out on Coinbase. And I just thought for damn sure that when that happened, it was just going to go nuts. But here's what the problem is. As I've said in previous shows before, you've got a huge supply of XRP. You're talking billions in the coin. What they need to do is have like a buyback, or they need to retire some of these coins, and you will see that price start to shoot up. By God, as popular as this coin is, whenever this coin shoots up, you could see $40 to $50 XRP when they cut the supply in half. You got to get the supply down. That's the key. You started out today at about 0.329, popped to about 331, ping-ponged around a little bit, went to 0.332. So 0.332 is going to be your high today. And your low, gosh, let's see, find a low here. Shoot. 0.325, let's say. Yeah, 0.325. But as I said, guys, by the end of summer, 0.43, maybe 50 cents, maybe 65 tops with a big bull run. But I am a big fan. I'm big on XRP. I love XRP. I'm a huge fan. So XRP is looking pretty sharp. So let's move on to the coin I'm happening to mine right now, which is Ethereum. That's one of my favorites too. You are number 2, and we've got a market cap of about 24.203 bill. We're at 226.21, and we seem to really be holding steady, which is great. We're up 0.03%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. Getting this stupid tripod here straight for you. I hope it's not crooked or tilted. Okay. There we go. Okay, we started out the day at about 225.51, popped to 227. 228.65 so far is going to be your high. Yeah, 228 is going to be your high and your low. Crap, let's see. Say 219. So Ether's looking good, guys. I think you're going to get back to 270. Say you're going to hang out in this range for a while, but I think the next run's going to get you at least 260 to 270, and then a bigger run is going to get you to 300. But I think a realistic spot for you to stay at right now is probably around the 250 to 300 range. I think 225 to 250 is going to be your support area for Ethereum. But Ethereum, it definitely has more room to grow and more room to run. The RSIs and everything's down to where they need to be. This correction is what we've needed. You know, we've just had a month of really good run up, but we needed a big correction like we had to get things back to normal. Well, let's look at the big daddy here, which is Bitcoin. Number one, you got a market cap of 189 trillion. You're at 10,610.76. You're down 0.51%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. You started out your day at about 10,626.02. And you popped, I think this was right here. Yeah. 10,727.73 is going to be your high. 10,399.62. 10,393. Yeah, let's just say 10,393 is going to be your low. So Bitcoin, guys, I would like to see it drop back down to about 9,500 again, maybe 9,200 before I really felt comfortable. Ride the wave back up to about 11 grand, get out, just kind of rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. You can start making some real good money in this market. I know we're not doing a whole lot right now, but things are definitely looking better. They're holding their own. And so let's do an overall market cap, and I'll let you guys go. Your market cap overall is 290 bill. We're at about 24-hour volume, 51 bill, and we got a Bitcoin dominance of 65.2%. Well, guys, it's been a great time. It's been fun. It's Sunday evening. I'm going to go chill with my wife. I hope you guys have a great week, the start to your week. And this is Crypto Vision signing off. Peace out, guys.